Hey hotties, we are on the way. We're at the airport, about to hop in the shuttle and make our way to the terminal. It's time to roll. So we just got dropped off by the shuttle, but it's hilarious because we literally could have got dropped off at the Delta terminal. I don't know, maybe they can't pull up in front of Tom Bradley, but here we are. So now I need y'all to keep y'all's fingers crossed that we can upgrade our tickets, because I've called like every day this week to try to upgrade our seats, but there were no more seats. But I'm hoping that somebody decided not to get on this flight and that me and Jordan can upgrade so we can fly first class. Yeah, but Delta didn't have great flights to Tokyo, so we had to fly American. Yikes. It's giving ra-ta-ta-ta. It's giving white refrigerator.
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost. And they had a white refrigerator. I was like, oh, not a white refrigerator. Girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Oh, Lord.
I was over here like, this terminal is ugly. But we made it. So thankfully we're getting sleepy. So hopefully we just get on this flight and be like, night-night. And when we wake up, we'll be in Japan. It's also election night, and we are ignoring everything because I'm not giving it any energy.
Trying to.
He's not doing a good job. He keeps looking at headlines.
Well, I wouldn't say keep. I went to look at what time it is in Japan, and I saw one headline.
I told him
because I had that browser tab open from before.
Ignore. Pretend you don't see it. We've done all we can do. So we're gonna pray and we're gonna go, and when we come back, we will deal with America. Until said time, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Yay! Go Dodgers. We've arrived after 12 hours. We are in Tokyo. And our ride is plush, baby. It's really nice. So, very chilly. But I love it because I wanted fall weather. So we're on our way to the hotel, and it's 5 a.m. I'm not really tired, obviously, because we slept the whole ride. But yeah, I would like to take all this stuff off and take 5 minutes. We are post-election, and while I'm sad, sadly I'm not surprised. So here we are. But I'm gonna make the best of this 2 weeks, and when I have to return home, I'm going to run for mayor because I'm tired of it. Hey, look at my hair. Oh my god. Come on, what?
It was quite windy outside.
Like, what is happening? Okay, we're taking our first walk.
Yes, and I'd like to take a picture right here.
Oh, okay.
put your phone down. Get the Japanese.
It's a weird angle. You need to go up. No, up. Yeah. Or did he take a picture?
You need to send it to Shelby.
I have to give him tutorials. He wants to take the picture down here. Up. So we're walking to the fish market. I did something different with my hair. It's giving rock star, so I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. But everything in Japan so far is super cute and very pristine. Like, this is a major city and there's not a stitch of trash on this ground.
There's not even any dust.
No dust, no graffiti,
it
nothing.
looks like the sidewalk hasn't been dusted.
Literally. I love it.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. Struggle with dusty corners till we're filled with faded bombs. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The situation got upset when I stepped on a memory thorn. I did it for myself. Let out heavy, you had to break free from the minefield that you were. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I wish you fall off from the window, take a bad trip to the ground.
These little cars. I wish that getting tattoos was a thing in Japan, because that's kind of the thing that I want to do. To get tattoos
Oh,
everywhere.
is that true? It's okay, everything's cool. Oh, do you want to try this?
Suitcase before you registered him.
They're not prescription. Live from the Shinjuku Gardens.
A traditional Japanese garden, and that's all I got.
Okay, so we took the train over here. I will say I'm very proud of us, because at first we were like, can we do it? But it was very easy to navigate, I will say that. And
Their subway system is pretty cool.
flawless.
There are lots of different lines going in every
Yeah.
direction, but easy to navigate.
Totally. Like, if you just, once you figure out where you're going, you're good. But it was comfortable. It was really interesting because it was so quiet. Like, that's the one thing I've noticed about Tokyo, is that even though this is a very busy, big, bustling city, there's still like a quiet to it that's not the same that you experience in like New York, London, Barcelona, like other big cities. Other big cities feel like chaotic. But this city, even though there are a lot of people here, it still has a sense of like order. And obviously that can be attributed to Japanese culture, which is very orderly. So that's just kind of intriguing.
It's a whole other world. And there's
Yeah.
a bunch of restaurants and cafes in the subway station, and it's super clean.
Yeah, there's like, so there's no trash, and there were people that were like mopping the floor. So it was almost kind of like when you're at Disneyland and they're sweeping the concrete. That's how it felt inside. Like, there was just people, there's a man standing at the escalator making sure that the escalator handle was clean, and then like a man like steam cleaning the ground. So, but it is very intriguing that it's so clean, but there are no trash cans anywhere. So it's almost a conundrum.
Yeah, and then I got in trouble with the woman who was in the men's room mopping the floor in there because I washed my hands. There was nothing to dry my hands with, so water dripped from my hands onto the floor. And she said something to me in Japanese, and I felt terrible.
Right. Basically, she's like, what the hell are you doing?
Fight Club.
I got a caramel cake from Onibus Coffee. I remember the name of it, but it's steak. I would say I would love if it was warm.
This was the one I was gonna get.
Tasty. I wish it was warm. It's good. All right, we're out for early morning adventure.
Now, yesterday we walked 8.5 miles throughout the day. I asked Leslie this morning if we could do 10 miles of walking today, and she said yes, so here we go.
Now, there are a little more hills in this area that we're in. We came specifically for this coffee shop. That's how we got over here. And now we're just seeing where the streets will take us. We're in search right now of breakfast, but you know, we're people that kind of hit the road and just figure it out. We don't usually have too many plans. So yeah, I would also say it's a bit chillier, I think, than we anticipated. Like, I looked up the weather, but for whatever reason, it didn't click to me that it would be a little colder. So I'm at least more bundled up today and think that I can survive 10 miles. Yesterday, it was a little touch and go. I was freezing. But yeah, today, different.
And now we just had coffee, but I'll be honest with you, if I see a place where I can get some matcha.
Matcha me down, of course.
Because the matcha out here is quite delicious.
We had two yesterday from two different spots. And the first spot was our favorite. It was much better than the second spot, but both were still good. So now we rolling, and we'll see where we end up. Sushi. It's delicious and also beautiful inside. It's gorgeous. We're falling apart here. Okay, we had sushi. It was like this stand-up sushi place, and now we're at this big mall. There's like several different buildings. Then we just got some matcha. Look at this cute to-go cup. And it has this little cute top. Now there's barely any in here. Jordan found this place, guys. I don't know if he's gonna get an A+ for this. Definitely not. This is not what we're looking for. This is like the bougiest matcha place on earth. So it's called Matcha Tokyo. It's really like a tea shop. And then they claim to like sell to-go cups of tea. But
I'm gonna get a coffee to go with this.
let me show y'all this cup. So this is the cup. As you can see, it's not even all the way filled up. But this is clearly not necessarily what we were looking for. We were like looking for, you know, regular matcha, but we tried to go to Sushi Punch, but there was no openings, so we didn't make it, but we went to another like Michelin starred spot. I can't remember the name, so I have to get the name for y'all, but it was so good. Now, I think Jordan is trying to sabotage me, y'all, because you know that my plan was to go shopping. I ain't been to one store. Interesting, don't you think? But yeah, having a good time though. Oh, Jordan
got a coffee to go with my matcha.
Jordan got a coffee chaser. We had gelato, and then we really just like walked around kind of like the city. So it was really fun to just walk around and kind of like see what's going on. You know, when you're in new cities, you have to get out of the car, get out of the Uber. It's, you know, you gotta walk and just explore. So we like stumbled upon a temple, just all these different places. Tokyo is just really beautiful, like so gorgeous and well organized.
I'm gonna
the camera.
adjust this. She's not alone.
She's not alone. You know, like people who get on Instagram and they're like on a trip, but you never see the other person, but they have all these pictures of themselves, and you're like,
I want the people to know that you're here with a man.
oh my god, they know. You hear that? Men, they always want some credit for something. I know you're here with a man. Yes, I'm here with a man. But one of my observations about Tokyo is that I love that the city itself is just so like organized and everybody is so thoughtful. Like, it's clearly a vibrant, bustling, massive place, but it's so quiet.
The 2 days we've been here, we've heard one taxi lightly honk their horn.
Yeah.
That was the only horn honking. But people also speak a little softer here. This is making me realize in America we're very loud.
Yes, well, I think that's the thing, like when Americans go other places, why they always think that like people in those countries are rude, and it's like, no, you're just American and very brash and like loud and crass, and like this is why I disassociate myself from America. Whenever I travel, I'm like, I'm third generation African. I'm not American, but you know. But yeah, the Japanese are very quiet, but it's cool. And then this place that we're at too is like clearly having some little pop-up for Vogue, because there's like a non-Julio truck. If I drink tequila, I would go get some, but I don't. So it's like I said, Jordan is trying to sabotage me. I'm gonna make sabotage sound pretty. Sabotage.
There's a store you want to go to that's a mile walk from here, and that's where we're going next.
Let's see if I get a Chanel. Let's see what happens, friends.
This is the vintage store?
Yeah, we also need to find another matcha because this didn't do it. Our matcha for today was not it. We're being watched because we have this camera set up, so people are like, what are you doing? That guy over there was very intrigued.
Well, on that note, we're gonna...
All right, we'll put away.
Stop
We'll
being
see
those
you
people.
guys when we start walking again. We'll check in soon. Oh my god. POV, I'm gonna die. Chaos, 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 absolute chaos. 1 million people all crossing the street at the same time. Help me, Jesus. Give me. Yes, please, God. POV. I'm tiny. Okay. Okay.
You did it.
wasn't super hungry, so I got tempura, and then I have a like Japanese, obviously it's Japanese, salmon teriyaki coming. So this is hitting the spot. Beautiful salmon teriyaki. What's up, buddies? We're back. We came back to the matcha stand. This has been the best matcha we've gotten so far. So we had to return. And
For the second time.
here's the man I'm with again. Because he doesn't want it to be forgotten. We need this last. And so we actually just kind of started our day. The one thing we're learning about is kind of in Japan, things open up at like 11. So you can't really get like an 8 a.m. start because nothing's open. And then from here, we're gonna hop on the train, head out to a different neighborhood, and yeah, get some breakfast.
Shimokitazawa.
And it's like supposedly one of the coolest cities in the world. Can confirm off top that it's super cool, super cute. The people definitely are a little more like stylish in this section. Like, I just passed somebody, she looks so cute. So right now we're just kind of walking around trying to find a little lunch, but I'm kind of just taking it all in. So yeah. But it's just so peaceful and like picturesque and quaint. Just all the little houses and the spaces. It's just kind of like really cool how they make use of all the space. Is really interesting to me. You guys, this whole thing food was only $10. And let's just talk about how silverware is in a drawer before you. That's so dope. Okay, so we just got this big platter of food. Now, it came with buckwheat noodles, soba, that's hot, tempura, tofu, sashimi.
On Instagram, this thing came up of Anthony Bourdain talking about how if you ask any of the best chefs in the world, whether they're in New York, Paris, London, and you ask them if they had to choose one city to live in and eat for the rest of their life, they would all say Japan. That's what he was saying.
So good. I don't know why it's Japan though too, because it's like you can get quality food for such an affordable price. For that one. Looking for another cute little coffee shop. other world underneath this subway. It's like
Layers of subways upon layers.
half the miles we walked had to be in the train station. Like, no joke.
Pretty well signed down
Yes.
here. I mean, with Google Maps and the signage, it's relatively easy to navigate for how fast it is.
Okay. Look at this train station. It's so beautiful. This is like the mall. New York could never.